Hey guys, it's Go here from Eamon14, and I'm here with you guys today with a continuation of my previous sneak peek video on the rings and the marriages and the venue. And I wanted to include this because I genuinely think that the content will be coming soon, and I will touch on why I believe that here in just a bit, but I wanted to provide this information to you to help you prepare for this content and to also continue off of my last sneak peek video that covered the ring slots and the marriages. So in North America and Europe, the venue that it was called in Southeast Asia is going to be called the hall. Everything else will pretty much stay the same in terms of how to obtain your affection, how to upgrade your bonds, how to upgrade your ring, with the bubble tea currency, and everything is identical, but it will be called the hall instead of the venue. I just wanted to clear that up. If you had any impressions about this content, you watched my last video, you're thinking it's going to be this, and it happens to be a little bit different, I wanted to clear the confusion up right here. It will be called the hall, and everything else that I mentioned in my previous video will stay the same. This, I was able to upgrade the ring, the base ring that the game gives you, up to a pretty substantial point for some nice bonuses on your stats. But what I think is going to be very useful is the increase PAL basic attack crit damage will be nice for your PAL damage builds that some people are using. And primarily, I think ignore evasion is the big one. So I've personally seen some players that are upwards of 80% evasion. If you do not have ignore evasion to counter the ever-increasing amount of evasion stat that is in the game, you are going to have a very difficult time fighting them in PvP. So this is very useful, particularly the ignore evasion. The last thing about the rings that I would like to mention is if we remember how the back accessories were released, and when they were first released, you could only access the raccoon tail, the wolf tail, and the fox tail. However, after a while, the morphs came out, and you were able to access not only better cosmetics, but better effects for the back accessory slot. And I speculate that the rings will be pretty much the same in that regard, and the reason for that is because this is a max upgrade ring. As you can see, I cannot go further to the right. I can downgrade to the previous upgrades, but I cannot upgrade the one that we're at now, and the quality is only mythic. So I think it's fair speculation to assume that we will see ring slots and other rings that will be in spinner events, just how the back accessories began to come out. So a little side note here, I wanted to include some goodies for you guys, just like I said, and this is a max upgrade Pepe launcher artifact, the Terra Attack. And a lot of people have asked me questions as to whether or not when you upgrade your stars, does it increase the equipped skill effect of a mount or artifact or back accessory? And the answer is yes, it does. Not only will you get an increase in your global stat boost, but you will also, after enough stars, increase the equipped skill effect of the artifact. And I would just like to mention now that none of this content would be possible. I would not be able to see things and bring them to you on this channel before they are even released without my partnership with AppGallery. Now, before I partnered with AppGallery, I had to do a lot of research and speculation into the Southeast Asia servers. However, they have provided to me a resource that I can directly share with you guys, and I can give you much more accurate information as to how content will be released into the North America and European servers, and how soon that content may be released. It's been a very big help to me in bringing information to you guys, And I think that ultimately they do a great job in trying to help the community adapt to new content. So, AppGallery is a third-party store app that you can get cash back for spending on Legend of Mushroom. They are officially partnered with the Legend of Mushroom developers and team, and that is verified from the Legend of Mushroom main Discord, where you can contact support mods there. And if you are skeptical at all of using this third-party app, and I do understand that, you can reach out to a moderator or a support there, and they will let you know that they are indeed partnered with the WowWee AppGallery app and that it is safe to use for your in-game transactions. I will include in the description some tutorial videos on how to use this, as well as my purchase code, and also my promotion manager, Nicole. So you can contact her if you have any issues or you have difficulties understanding using the app, accessing certain coupons or vouchers, and just various things that I cannot help you with as a promoter. She is there to help you figure out the app, and I am here to help you find it. So continuing on with the video, I have a couple of other goodies to give you before we are done for today. And here is a max Blueox Mount. And so for those that have this mount, they know that it is increased damage res by 10% and a shorten of duration on control effects by 30%. However, as you increase your stars, you are going to increase the mount effect. And so it does go up to 15% damage res, and it does go up to a 50% crowd control reduction, which I think is absolutely massive. If you think of PvP right now in the game, a lot of people are using disarm with the time statue for a 7.5 second CC effect. So in terms of the long game, in the long run, this will be pretty much a disarm plus time statue relic killer. You will only get less than 4 seconds of the disarm effect with the time statue if you have the Blueox upgraded to a fair amount. The last couple of goodies that I want to leave you guys with today is that there is a ceiling to your skills and pals. Maybe you're just pulling draws and just upgrading and you're like, man, like, when am I going to hit the ceiling? Well, for skills, it's at 182,820%, which is extremely high. I would recommend that you just enjoy the journey, guys. You do not focus on the destination when it comes to these screenshots that I'm giving you. We can play over time. We can access these kind of things in the long term. I just wanted to include this for you guys, just for fun and just so you were aware that it doesn't go on forever, but it's probably going to go on for a long time. Finally, I want to include the PAL base stat modifiers as well. And that caps at 234,288%. So it's substantially higher than your skill bonuses, and so you can expect it to take even longer than your skills. So guys, I will also include my Discord in the description, and you will be able to see the AppGallery tutorials as well as my promotion manager's Discord there. I hope that you guys find this content helpful, and I hope that you can use it in preparation for the ring slot and marriage content that I am fairly convinced is going to be here very soon. So guys, as always, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.